Hey guys, Cody here with Aw Crap Pooper Scooper Service, and I wanted to put a video together just because I think it's worthwhile and it might help clear some things up. So if you stumble upon this video maybe on Google or YouTube, social media, first things first is I don't want people to take this the wrong way. Just sometimes people just don't understand, and sometimes they just have never dealt with a pooper scooper service before and have no idea. But the main thing here is how long has it really been since you picked up your dog poop? The only reason I've created this video and answering some of these questions that I've gotten is because you'd be amazed of what we see and hear and how we have to overcome it. So main thing is it's dog poop. It is what it is. All dogs do it, no matter how cold it is, or no matter what the conditions are for weather. Your dog's still gonna need to go outside to go poop, and it needs to be cleaned up. And if you don't clean it up, you've got multiple different types of nastiness that can be carried on to you and your kids. But if it's been a while since you've cleaned out your yard, think about your dogs. I mean, your dogs go out there and play around and fart around and do whatever. They don't watch out to step in dog poop. They're not like humans where if we step in it we get pissed. They step in it, they realize it, but then they're like, oh well. And what do? Right through the dog door, right in your house, on your couch, on your bed, and then you breathe the crap in. So pretty gross when you start to think about it. So it's so important to get it cleaned up. But, I don't want people to think, or how should I say, I don't want you to be embarrassed. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of crap, and if it's been months and months and months and you've got a couple dogs, you've got crap everywhere. Who cares? It's a chore that sucks. Nobody likes to do it. And really, we don't judge. I mean, I have somebody else take care of my yard, so who cares? It's not a big deal. So if you're one of those people that are thinking about hiring a dog poop service or, pooper scooper service, whatever you want to call it, and you're a little embarrassed and you don't know really, you're thinking, oh man, it's been a year since my ass has been back there. You know what? Who cares? Because what we're going to get into next is so important, and it's way more embarrassing to not tell us the honest truth of how long it's been than to fidget and let us figure it out on ourselves. So what do we need to know? When you call up a pooper scooper service, there's a few things that they're going to ask, or when you go online, they're probably going to ask you online. First off is how many dogs do you have? How big is your yard? And a lot of times people have a hard time judging it. So is it bigger or smaller than a tennis court? Oh, bigger. Okay, bigger or smaller than a football field? Oh, smaller. Okay, so we get an idea. The average size yard is like, I think, a sixth or an eighth of an acre. So pretty small. And our prices that we have quoted are based on an average size yard. So the size of the yard is a very big deal. Why? Because, if it's above average and if it's 4 or 5 times the size of an average yard, it takes us a lot longer to walk through it. And it just really kind of screws up the rest of the day when all the other yards are smaller. So the prices are going to be different. Do you have any rocks or mulch? And if you do the dogs poop in the rocks and the mulch? Now, not every pooper scooper is perfect. We miss turds. That's all there is to it. When you're on a regular basis or on a regular schedule, we're going to get them. It's just, when you're dealing with mulch, it's like camouflage. I mean, guys, it's hard, okay? We're going to miss one. And, we make up for it on the next go around. Rocks, on the other hand, rocks are difficult because you can't use a rake. Some rocks you can through the little pea rocks, the little tiny gravel, but most of you guys don't have that. You've got the rocks where the turds just sneak in and hide, and we have to get in there our hands and knees and grab it with our fingers. It's going to cost more. It takes more time. I mean, it's the only thing there is to it. Sorry. What direction does your backyard face? So if you're one of those yards where when it snows, that snow sticks around most of the winter, then we need to know about that, because we're going to be dealing with ice, and we're going to have to use a shovel. It's going to take twice as long to get it out. So the more information you give us, the better. Last question, how long has it been? How long has it truly been since you've been out in the yard and done a thorough cleaning? Now, we're not talking about you hire, some teenage kid to go back there and clean. You don't check on it. We're not talking about that. We're talking about you either hired a company or you yourself went out there and picked up every single turd there was in your backyard completely. So a thorough cleaning. How long has it been? Now, this is the hard part because, sometimes we forget. We don't know. We don't know how long it's been. But a lot of times what's happening is hey, you know damn well you haven't been to the backyard since COVID hit. Or it's been 6 months. Or you know what? It's been a year. I haven't touched my backyard. It's a huge yard, and I hate doing it, and I haven't gone back there. Okay, great. You know how long it's been. As soon as you go to sign up and get service, you see how much it is for not picking up your dog crap for a year. Then all of a sudden you take that scale and you slide it back to a month, and you're like, that's a hell of a lot cheaper. Well, yeah, of course it is. But guys, if you're not honest with how long it's been, we're not stupid, okay? And when we see crap everywhere, and really after just maybe working on the yard, doing picking up the crap for maybe 2 or 3 minutes, we know. So the best thing to do is be honest with us. Tell us how long it's truly been, because what's going to happen is if there's a lot there and you said it's only been a month, in reality it's been over a year or 6 months, we're going to know. We're going to tell you, hey, this is going to cost $150, $200, not your $35 that you thought it was going to be. We're going to stop everything and not do anything until you okay that. So it's really important. Not just that, we base our routes on that. So if someone says, it's only been 2 weeks or a month, okay, cool. We can get that done in 30 minutes. We can, slide that in. But if it's been a year, it's going to take 2 hours. And that just took 3 or 4 other accounts out. So those are accounts we can't work on. So if you can, be honest. It's going to work. Don't worry. Don't be embarrassed. Everything's fine. We've all been through it. We've all got dogs. We all hate picking up dog poop. But the last thing you want to do is not pay the guy correctly who's doing it for you, because it's not a fun job. It's not working at a pool, getting a suntan. It's picking up dog poop. So just remember that. We're here to help you. We're here to make things easy for you. We're making, make your yard healthy and not let your dogs track into stuff. So if you get any questions, definitely let us know. We'd be happy to help. Thanks.